Conversations with the Empress. I am the Empress. And as you can tell by this little sexy sheer number I have on, it could only be one day. And it's Freaky Friday. It's the day we've all been waiting for. At least I have. And you know I love a Freaky Friday. First things first, please go hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons below. All those things help my channel to grow. So do your girl a favor. Hit that like button right about now. Thank you. So the fit for tonight is just a little sheer black number. Very simple, very comfortable, you know, naked but not naked. And like, I find that I like outfits like that more so than not. You know, I'm not the spaghetti string type of chick. I'm more of the give you a little bit, you know, give you a little bit of a mystery, a little bit like let you see but not let you see. Yeah, that's kind of how I am. So I love this shirt. Like, I wear this when I'm here by myself, not just for entertainment. It's very comfortable. It makes me feel clothed but not clothed, so I like it. The subject tonight is something that I've been wanting to talk to you guys about, but I've just shied away from it because, you know, YouTube censors you so much, and there's like, it's hard to talk about certain things and like, you know, censor myself, because I don't censor myself in real life. It's very difficult for me. I'm not the type of person that censors things up. I say what I want. But the subject for tonight is fellatio. I hope I can say that. That's a scientific term. They shouldn't flag that. But fellatio, speaking on the mic, Momo, I don't know what y'all call it. That's the sign language for it. I mean, that's what we talk about today, okay? Because I can't say. I felt the need to talk about this because throughout my life, I had a lot of guy friends. And the running complaint that they have sexually is that women that they have dealt with either don't like giving, okay? Or when they do just enough to get it hard. And that's it. You know, and meanwhile, the women they have dealt with expected so much from them as far as receiving head. I think I could say head. I don't know. But something that I feel like a lot of women don't understand is that the same way sometimes we don't want to have sex and we just want to get that type of pleasure, sometimes men want that too. Men don't want to just get that from you when y'all getting ready to have sex, like as a preparation thing or as a thing to get them going. Like, some men just want you to do that for them, just to do it for them. And honestly, I don't see anything wrong with it. You know, I feel like you shouldn't expect something from someone that you're not willing to give them, especially when it comes to sex. And as far as the whole ways of doing it, every man is different, okay? Some men like for you to use your hands while you do it. Some men like no hands. Some men like it really sloppy. Some men don't like it sloppy. Some men like for you to include their jewels. Oh, that's a good one. Include their jewels, and some of them don't. I feel that, you know, the best way to go about giving the sloppy toppy is to really do it in a way to learn what your partner likes, okay? You know, there's nothing wrong with being down there and saying, do you like this? Or, you know, asking for instructions if you don't know. I'm telling you right now, they'd rather you ask for instructions than to you be down there jacking them up with your teeth and not doing nothing, okay? And honestly, asking them for instructions makes it easier because sometimes they feel bad telling us that we're not doing a good job. Not that I've ever heard that. Cause she mad. But for me, I feel like sometimes women and men, they both feel like, oh, I know what I'm doing. I'm the shit. I know what I'm doing or whatever. But honestly, everybody is different. Every man is different. Every man likes it done a certain type of way. Okay. So I remember asking my friend one time, like, what are some tips or whatever she could give me for, giving the best head. And the first thing she said is make sure that it's really, really wet, okay? And, I've heard a lot of girls say, oh, I have a gag reflex. I can't be doing all of that and this and that. But they love the gag reflex. Like, just let go, okay? Don't try to control where the spit is falling. Don't try to swallow it. Just let go. Open your mouth and just let go. Whatever comes out, okay? Because the wetter it is, the more they like it, for the most part. Unless you're with a guy who's like, I don't like it wet, I don't like it sloppy, which I've never heard in my life. But it's a possibility. The wetter your mouth is, the easier it is to do it. The further back you can go in your throat. So lubrication is very important. Also, watch your teeth, ladies, okay? You don't want to bite down there on you with teeth, so they don't want that either, unless they specifically request it, which I have had a guy request that before. A guy I was dealing with liked for me to like put my teeth in it, not like chew it, but like just take my teeth and grip it. He liked it. Whatever, I did it for him. He liked it. What else? The whole hands, no hands thing. I've had a lot of guys say they don't like hands, but then I also remember, y'all remember Superhead when she was with who was that? Mr. Marcus, and she made him pop and he wasn't ready. She did this thing with her hands, and I've had other girls tell me about this thing they do with their hands, and it makes it feel like a kitty cat, and they like it. Me personally, I've never really had a guy say he likes hands, although I'm willing to learn if that's what they like. Hands. Also, if you get tired, like let's say you're speaking on the mic, right, and a guy takes a really long time to pop, there's ways that you could get breaks, okay? I for one like to pull it out, lick up and down the sides, or kiss it, or just focus on the tip. Like you have to give yourself breaks, like if it's too much, if it's a lot for you. Because sometimes guys take a long time. And it's not even that they take a long time because you're not good. Okay, that's another thing I want to talk about. If a guy takes a long time to pop when you're doing the sloppy toppy, it don't necessarily mean that you're not good. Sometimes it just feels so good to them and they just want to enjoy the feeling, okay? Don't make it about you. Try to put yourself to the side completely. It's not about you, okay? And I do want to talk about the difference between just giving sloppy toppy and actually worshiping the pipe, okay? I have had submissive training in pleasuring a man in that way, and I have had guys tell me that the way I do it is different from how other girls do it, and it's because I worship it, okay? So when you worship, it's about adoration. It's about looking at that part of their body and adoring it. It's not just about grabbing it and making it get hard or making it pop. It's about showing appreciation for that part of their body. And I feel like that's what we like. We like for a man to show appreciation for parts of our body, and they want the same thing. Take your time with it, slow down, kiss it, touch it, like enjoy it, cherish it, like you really appreciate it. They love that. I've heard that a lot. Women rush it. Don't rush it. Take your time. Start off slow, like super, 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 super slow, okay? And speed it up. Slow it back down. Speed it up. Slow it back down. You know what I mean? Mix it up. Overall, what I want to say about it is stop shying away from giving it, okay? Men do not like the pressure that we put on them for them to perform in that way for us, but we don't want to perform in that way for them, at least not to our full potential, okay? I like to do it to the point where the man is like, okay, I'm ready. Okay, I'm ready. All right? I'm ready. Like, you're going to make me stop, because then I know that you've gotten what you needed. You know what I mean? And I like that too. When somebody's giving to me, I want to make you stop. Like, okay, I'm ready for the D. Like, I'm ready for the D. Okay. Sometimes I feel like we could be selfish as women when it comes to that. And okay, so let's talk about the pop. I'm funny about the pop. Okay. I don't necessarily want your pop all up in here. You know, I'm not really trying to swallow the pop. Like, that's not my thing. However, I will say this to gentlemen. Gentlemen, most of the time the reason why women don't want your pop up in here is because it tastes like hell. All right? Now, you want to fix how your pop tastes? Eat better. Stop eating garbage and expecting your woman to swallow every drop. Okay? Because it doesn't taste good. Matter of fact, you start tasting your own stuff so you can see how it tastes. Because I guarantee you 9 times out of 10 if you taste it, you can be like, why would I ask her to do this? You know? I've always had a problem with that. I could get you the pop, but taking the pop down, the struggle is real. However, when I have dealt with vegan men, no problems at all. But that's because their pop tastes like water. It tastes like nothing. So lady, get you a vegan man. You ain't got to worry about nothing tasting like nothing, okay? But there is a trick to it, ladies, if you really do want to do it and their stuff doesn't taste great. And I learned this from one of my closest friends. She said to avoid tasting it, when they're ready to pop, you just push it all the way to the back and let it go right down. It doesn't hit your taste buds. You don't taste anything. Haven't tried it yet. But it did make sense. So ladies, if you're struggling with the swallowing, shove it to the back and take it like a shot in the back, okay? Let me know how that works out for you. Haven't tried it, but I've heard from a friend that it works wonders, okay? Oh, also, another thing I wanted to say is, with the whole pop not tasting good, you can incorporate chocolate syrup, honey, whipped cream, different types of fruits or whatever, and that will also help mask the flavor if you have a hard time with the pop, which I have done and it has worked. I like chocolate syrup. That works the best for me. And honey is pretty good too. But there are creative ways to get around the taste of the pop. So ladies, don't be selfish with the Momo. All right? Don't be selfish with the Momo, okay? Men love the Momo. Sometimes they just want the Momo randomly for no reason. You know? Sometimes they just want you to walk in the room and be like, pull your thing out. I'm about to get that. Yeah. Let me get that. So if you haven't done that for your man, your partner, your situationship, give it a try. Take your time and make him feel like he's valued. Make him feel like you appreciate him in that way. I'm sure you'll get it back. Unless he's just a piece of shit, girl, then don't even waste your time. But for all you women out there who have decent men, you know, let them see what that mouth do and do it in an appreciative way, okay? Another complaint that I've heard from guys is that women can't take that much in their mouth, like length, without the gag reflex, which the gag reflex is not a bad thing. However, if you ladies are trying to get into the place where you can take things down your throat, they do have throat numbing sprays. I actually have purchased that before and it actually does work. It's kind of like, I don't know if you ever had like an antiseptic spray, but it's kind of like that, and it kind of numbs your throat to make it easier for things to go down there. And also the position also can change how much you can take. So if you've ever laid on the bed on your back and had your head hanging off the back of the bed and have them stand in front of you, it elongates your throat passage and allows more to go in. So if you haven't tried that, try that, especially if you have a man with some length and some girth, because it makes it easier for you to get in that position, to get there, to get here, You know, Cardi B was talking about, you got to get it right here. I would love to take a class from her on Momo, because she's probably a professional. Okay. But anyway, yeah, that's some tips. And also, like, understand that, like, it doesn't make your man feel good when you're like, I don't really want to do it. Okay, is that enough? Like, can we do it now? Like, men, that doesn't make them feel good. Like, I mean, you want somebody to care about you feeling good. You have to care about how they feel too. And guys really enjoy getting that. And they don't always want to do it just so y'all can have sex. Sometimes that's what they want. You know, your man don't work the whole day. He's tired. He come home. He might not feel like having sex, but that don't mean he ain't horny and he don't want to pop off. So, you know, give him one. Take one for the team. And he'll take one for you. Like, I for one enjoy the power trip of being able to give that type of pleasure to a man, even though it's a submissive thing to do. Having that type of power to give him pleasure in that way and to hear him moan because it's something that I'm doing, that's very much a turn on to me. So ladies, you know, get in a different mindset about it. You know, it's an adoration thing. It's also a powerful thing for you. And enjoy. Have fun, you know? But anyway, that is my little spiel on speaking on the mic, polishing the pipe. Hope it was informative. Hope some of my tips will help you guys out. And if you like this show, you want to see more like it, please go like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Conversations with the Empress. And until we meet again, smooches.